This is Lowe's 413, customer Polk. So we've got a pretty complicated layout for this kitchen. So that's why I'm starting with the drawing first. I want to show you that when I'm telling you frame measurements, like here, 18 frame, 3.5 frame panel, 42 frame, 28 frame, I'm telling you that assuming the cabinet is 24 inches deep, that's a 3.5 inch in panel. That's an 18-inch face frame for that corner. This is 42 inches of face frame. See what I'm saying? So all these cabinets are 24 inches to depth on the right and left-hand side, and I'm giving you the frame measurements. Here's why. This floor is a hardwood floor, and it's staying. They're not going to replace this floor, so the footprint that we have here is what we have to work with. So the measurements I'm giving you as far as the face frame measurements have to match. They have to be exactly the same, so this footprint will work out again. So again, if I go back to the drawing, 28-inch frame in front of the sink, 42 frame overall, but this is a 2.25 panel and a 24-inch dishwasher. That's right here, 28 inches for that. That's 42 inches from the corner to the end of the panel, and then the panel itself and the dishwasher width. See how that's going? So again, when we start laying this out in the computer, as far as drawing it, you're probably going to want to start on the design here at the end of this island, because this is about 25 inches deep, because they've done some really thick buildups and some wainscoting on the backs of the cabinet here. That's still a 24-inch cabinet that's in there. So whatever we add to this, be it baseboards, whatever, the base of this needs to cover about 27 inches of space. So we may end up having to put like a 1x2 or something on the back and build this out. So this end panel right here needs to be standard construction, so that we can add a skin to it that will actually come out past the build out thickness on the back, so that we can cover the spot on the floor. The floor again is the thing here. We do not want to change the footprint. Now across the back of this, I've got a measurement from that corner to this corner, and that measurement is, I think it was 87, but it's got to stay the same again for the footprint. This is what I wanted you to notice. See how there's about 4.5 inches of wall back there? Well, so the back of this sink base actually comes right off of those switches. In other words, it's in line with that wall. So in 2020, when you draw this, you're actually going to draw this wall, then you're going to draw another segmented wall, you're going to draw another straight wall, okay, and then draw that wall back there and go in the right clockwise direction. These two walls that you draw first will be at 34.5 inches tall and 0 thickness. They'll just be a design line is what they'll be. So when you start looking at layout, see this actual wall here, the 4.5 inches, that 4.5 inches isn't going to come into play. It's just part of the countertop. Your cabinets line up on the inside of that splash right there. Now on the upper cabinets, the ones that are here are 36 inch tall. They're at a 90-inch height. They got a 9-foot ceiling, so they may be wanting to go with a taller cabinet, but there is no crown in the room. All your the air conditioning and stuff is in the ceiling. This margin that I'm showing, about 4.25 inches on the drawing, means that the upper cabinets stop 4.25 inches before the end of that wall. And that'd be very important if we're talking about a crown molding return or something up here, if it's a bigger molding. I've given you frame measurements as well. Frame of this, frame of the corner, frame of the cabinet return. I've also given you the measurement here, which is 38 inches from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. But do notice, this is paneled with a 12-inch return panel. That panel has a footprint in the floor. So if we go back, it has to go back the way this was to cover that footprint. Now this is about 1.25 inch margin. That's the other note I have. 1.25 inch margin off of that molding there. So this side here, pretty much that's giving you that. Turn over here on this side. This is a 25-inch deep pantry. So pantries, they used to do that where they would make them a little deeper so the countertop would tie into the side. But if you look down here at the bottom, that also means that that face of that is out 1 inch deeper than the stuff on the side. So we need to order this cabinet with a wide rail bottom and then do a fancy toe kick or something on the front of it if all the cabinets are going to be 24 inches deep. Otherwise, if the cabinet company doesn't offer it, we're going to have to shim that off the wall with blocking and order a deep skin to go on the side, making that standard construction so that we can get it out there to that footprint space in the floor, that 1 inch footprint. I give you measurements also from the left side of the range to the wall, 63.5, I think it was. 30-inch space for the microwave. Already have the power up there for that, no problem. 31.5, I think, is what we had to the right of the stove here. But big important thing, that is a wall. Make sure you add that wall in your drawing so that we don't have any problems with crown molding calculations or fillers. Always, these are standard overlay. That's the only way that these cabinets are all the way slammed up against the wall. So full overlay is going to have to start with a 1-inch filler. Make sure we always have fillers against walls. Make sure we always order restrictor clips. Make sure that we also order a 642 magic filler like we always need. Extra cut to length molding, quarter round. You can see they have quarter round here, so we're going to need quarter round to match. Make sure you calculate enough quarter round to go all the way around the outside of the wall here and then down the back. So material moldings, scribe moldings, all those pieces that are necessary to get a good finished job. This one would be something, if you want to give me a call, we'll work on it. Send me some drawings, some pictures. We'll refine that. If you have questions, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a good day.